Aloha, good morning fellow travelers. It's finally adventure day. I've got a day off, maybe more, who knows yet. I'm gonna try to go to work tomorrow and see what happens. You know, I did say I quit and that's funny, but I don't want to screw anyone over. I want to give them the chance to find someone else. And even if it's a place stealing from me, like, hopefully you're seeing from I say like way too much. Hopefully you're seeing from the way I handled that whole issue with my ex-landlord that I'm not trying to screw anyone over, and I don't wish anyone ill will. I'm just clearly going to state boundaries, and if people aren't able to meet them and get all uppity about it, yeah, that's just going to be me saying adieu, peace out, later. I'm stoked because I got some people lined up to hang out with, so I am going to meet a woman named Alicia, and we're gonna grab coffee. I don't even drink coffee, so I'll have to get decaf or something because whoosh, I don't want to scare anyone away. And then I get to go snorkeling with a woman who I met at the bar when I was bartending, and these are all just me meeting people as friends, which is cool because you got to start as friends, and I'm not trying to dive right into anything stupid because that's just not my style anymore. No love bombing, no trauma bonding. These are issues that I can talk about later. Oh, whatever, I'll talk about it now. Love bombing is when you just jump right in. It's honestly, love bombing and trauma bonding are the traits that narcissists perpetuate a lot of times. It gives them control. So even if it's just their subconscious pushing towards these actions, yeah, they're not healthy. So it's when you dive right in, bam. Now the thing about love bombers is they dive right in with oh my gosh, I love you and I like you so much and let's talk all the time, right? And they try to get you attached and hooked, because once they got you hooked, it's a hook that they can control you with. So then they can just pull it out from under your feet at any time, and you're like, whoa. And a lot of times they will focus on people who are empaths, who end up being very sensitive, or people who have ADHD and have dysphoria, rejection dysphoria, or rejection sensitivity. So they'll focus on this, and whether it's conscious or subconscious, it's like a drug that they rely off of. They need to feed off of this energy from other people in a very energy vampire way. That's not said correctly, but you get it. So love bombing, none of that. I've been a love bomber, I've been love bombed. I'm not having any of it. I'm looking for red flags. I'm not specifically looking for red flags because that's all I'll see, but I'm going to look for awesome traits while keeping an eye out for red flags, because there's 3.5 billion women in this world. I don't need any of that weird stuff. I'm done with it. And I'd rather be alone, which I'm happy with. I've learned to love myself. I'd rather be alone than deal with any of that crap. So trauma bonding is what happens whenever two people will start talking about all their negative stuff right away. Like if I were to dive right in, right when I meet a woman, about my mom and this and that. Now it's hard because it's a big part of who I am. I can talk about it, but do I need to go on about it? You know, are we gonna each, do I feel more drawn to a person because they've had trauma? You might realize, I'm sure a lot of you have felt trauma in your life and experienced trauma. Otherwise you might not identify with my channel. And what trauma bonding is it's where you share your traumas and you bond over it way early. It creates both ways. They create bonds that are too early, and it creates this emotional attachment and this level of connectedness that is unrealistic and is not healthy. So what you need to do is, you're not playing games. You're not trying to act like you don't care. Openly share how you care and what you feel, but at the same time let people know that, yeah, you're going snorkeling with another lady later on in the day, that, you're not trying to be a little again, it's not a matter of games. You have to let people know. A lot of the times people will hide how they feel. If I have a really interesting, good time with someone and I like them, I might not tell them that because I'm trying to play it cool. Honestly, that works well. But what works better is being open about, hey, I had a really good time, while also letting them know without being funny or passive aggressive that you would love to spend time again soon, but you do have plenty of options that will keep you busy and happy. This is according to articles that I've read and read up on my path of self-healing. So I'm going to avoid trauma bonding. I'm going to avoid love bombing. Trauma bonding, love bombing. Both of those. And I'm just going to meet different people. I gotta wait till the cops don't get mad at me. They like always give me crap for walking here when there's no one coming. They really give you crap for jaywalking here, but they'll let the tourists like walk and block the street, but like, yeah, they'll like give me crap for like walking across an empty street just because it doesn't say walk, whatever. Wow, poor Jeremiah. But yeah, so I'm gonna meet Alicia, and then I'm gonna meet Caroline like 3 hours later, and then I'm going to, we're gonna go snorkeling. I'm stoked for that because she's a free diver. You know, basic free diver. You can use the word loosely, but she seems super fun, very nice, and again, we're just meeting as friends. And then I put a thing up on a Facebook dating group, Honolulu Singles, and yeah, I got a couple of responses, and there's a woman named Marnia, if I'm not mistaken, and she is a beautiful Persian woman. I think she's older than me, but man, she is fit, which doesn't mean so much that I'm like super attracted to her, which I am. We video chatted, but it just means that she's going to be able to like pursue outdoor activities, you know, and she's a psychotherapist. She she like helps kids who are dealing with a lot of traumas and struggles to overcome their issues. And yeah, we really had a great conversation. She had like a great smile and was like all about how I like was clear that I'm looking for someone who looks like their picture, who has recent pictures, who's not trying to jump into anything fast. You know, I was pretty clear on my thing, so I didn't get many responses, whereas people that are like, hey, I'm a guy, they got a bunch of responses. But I'm not looking for quantity, I'm looking for quality. And so her and I are gonna go meet up tomorrow night, and then this other girl from a friend's site, so her and I, it's not gonna be a date either, because again, we're gonna focus all these women I'm meeting, we're gonna focus on friendship, because that's what I need is friends. And you know, having these different options will help me stay balanced so that I don't jump into my old patterns of love bombing or trauma bonding, because yeah, I have a lot to offer these types of, you know, situations and friendships and relationships, and you know, I have a lot to offer. And I'm not saying that like I'm amazing, I'm saying that because I know who I am and I know my strengths and I know where I'm at now. And yeah, I would love to find a woman who's like me. Not exactly though, because that's an echo chamber, and that'd be like masturbation. It's like having sex with the female version of myself, which of course relationships aren't about sex, but physical connection and physical touch is a basic human need. So then Sunday morning I have plans with a girl, Ying. She's from, I think, Japan, and she's a surfer girl, you know, like my father was a surfer. And she is, yeah, we're gonna go over to Mermaid Caves and go do some snorkeling at Electric Beach. So I'm stoked. You know, coffee's kind of a basic meat, but it's a great way to make sure that the person feels comfortable. Alicia seems super nice. She works for United Airlines, and yeah, it's like pretty cool because she's a traveler, and she actually wrote a book that she got published. And Marnia, she also either was writing a book or did write a book. And all these women are like business professionals who are very intelligent. And again, that's not why I'm meeting, but they're all beautiful. So I'm stoked because I've just been, you know, work on this grind, and it's like, that's great that I'm so focused on my future dreams. But I have to balance out my present happiness and my present needs, my present wants, you know. I can't just focus on the future, or else I'm gonna miss out something in transition. All work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. I do not want to be a dull boy. So that's what's going on. I've been actively trying to meet people without trying too hard, and it seems like that is scaring away the wrong people and attracting the right people. That's exactly what I want. So yeah, I'm kind of stoked. I'm not sure what I'm doing tonight, but who knows, maybe Caroline and I will really get along well and she'll want to figure out something to do this evening. Or maybe I'll find someone else to meet up and hang out with. Or maybe I'll focus on a guy friendship, although I need to meet more guys now. Because again, I want a balance. I'm not trying to just fill my life with women, because that's just me feeding my ego and in an attempt to seek validation and attempting to reach unhealthy levels of validation is not healthy. Is that my bus? That might be my bus. I gotta run. See ya. All right, fellow travelers, here I am at Maui Sporting Goods, Oahu. This place is killer. Even just looking around, all the prices. We've got freediving fins. This is what I want right here. The Seek Empower, only $150. That's what it costs online. These are the exact prices that are online. But here you can put your shoe on, you can put it on your feet. They'll size you, they'll give you a good story, they'll talk about it. The owner, Kurt, he was just talking to me, and man, what a great guy. And the employees all here, they all know just as much as Kurt does. They're all passionate freedivers and spear fishermen. So if you're in Hawaii, you have to stop. It's over by the Safeway towards Waikiki Beach. And yeah, this is nice. Look at all this stuff. I can't wait. So I'm gonna buy these fins and I'm gonna get a spear gun eventually. Look at these guns. Man, you could harvest some fish with all these. Get myself some nice freediving masks, or a nice freediving mask, probably this one here. For now, I'm working with some ugly white stuff, but yep, unfortunately my landlord got my mask and he got a bunch of other stuff, but I'll get it again. I'll go outside so you can take a look. Hey, thanks again. Peace out. Yeah, so this store, honestly, like, I wouldn't just say this, but you have to come to Maui. What is it again? Maui Sporting Goods, spearfish specialist in Oahu. Free dive, spearfishing. And again, just don't be afraid. Say, hey, could you give me some advice? Go in, ask for Kurt. He was so nice. I just rambled like I always do, and even gave him a chance to ramble some. But I got some avocados. I got some fresh pineapple. And friend Alicia, who's gonna meet up for coffee, we had left it loose because she's not a morning person. And so she never reached out, and I didn't reach out to her, and I'm not stressing it because, yeah, we said. Yeah, so maybe we'll see if she wants to make some plans tonight. But, I never met her face to face yet. We did talk video chatting, so it's not like it's a huge deal. The girl Ying, who I was gonna go snorkeling with on Sunday, when she realized that I wasn't gonna be able to drive her to where we're going, yeah, she was like, oh, well, I don't think I want to take the bus all the way over there. That makes me feel weird. So I was just like, I'm sorry, but I'm just learning to be assertive and set my boundaries. And it's kind of funny because we met on a site that's not based towards dating. We met on a Facebook group based around making friends. And you had said you wanted to find friends to explore with, but it seems a little bit more like you want to find friends that can drive you to explore. And maybe that's douchey of me, but I just let her know that I have too much self-love to feel like I'm not good enough just because I'm in the same situation as a pedestrian as she is, and that she might have more luck finding people to drive her around if she's on a dating site. So, I mean, not to sound funny, but Asian culture isn't about direct communication as much. They're about like social hierarchies, and they're very passive aggressive, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. It's just different, very different than what I'm used to. So I'm very direct, and I asked her if she wouldn't take it as me being aggressive, just letting me be me and learn to set boundaries and be assertive. And she didn't respond back. But yeah, she canceled Sunday because she didn't want to have to ride a bus. But she was all about going till then. So yeah, like I said, if she's looking for friends, then she needs to realize that friendships are on an equal level. If she's looking for someone that's going to date her, she might find a cuck or a simp that's willing to, take care of everything. So she's a pretty young girl. She'll get whatever she wants out of life, but not for me. But yeah, so Maybe she'll respond back. Maybe she'll even like it. That's not the issue. That's not why. I'm looking for those red flags, and that was a red flag, and I even let her know that. So I've got about an hour until I meet up with my friend Caroline, and I'm stoked. I just got the defogger for inside of my mask so they don't fog up. It's just like a little container that you stick in there, a little drop in there, and it helps the mask from fogging up. But wow, it was so cool meeting Kurt back there. He's gonna get me all hooked up once I go back with more money. I didn't bring much money because yeah, I'm gonna have to leave my backpack on the beach while I'm snorkeling. Unless, I don't know, we'll see. Unless Caroline is keeping her stuff in the car and she'll let me put stuff in her car. There I go, being like, oh, can I use your car? Whenever. But just kidding. But no, I took a bus down here because I'm a pedestrian. Yeah, that's kind of frustrating. Some people, I get it, like, oh, well, we gotta impress people, but I have too much going on for me to feel the need to impress anyone with my possessions. I've never been about impressing people with my possessions. My father was the happiest person I ever met when I was a kid, and he had next to nothing, and to me, that goes hand in hand. If you look in the world, the people who have a lot, they're generally not super happy, because when you base your happiness and success around the things you have, there's always going to be someone who has more money, more possessions. But when you base your happiness and success off of the things you do and the way you make people feel, you can always feel amazing. So to each their own. I'm going to ramble and not say much important, so rather than do that, I'm going to let you go. But I'll be down at the beach shortly. Take care. I love these trees. They're so beautiful. Look at it. Would you just look at that? And then we've got the beach. Lots of beauty too. Little waves out there. Heck yeah. Over there's Waikiki Beach. It's where everyone surfs in a big cluster, but I'm going down away from the surfing area. I'll walk out on that jetty. Yeah, so I'll go away from the surfing area with my friend Caroline, because there we could snorkel and not have to worry about getting our head cracked. And people that don't know how to surf, they will kill you. And I don't say that to be funny. Like, you can die from getting hit with a surfboard in the head. And can't be too careful. It's a nice day. Man, I haven't been out and just enjoyed this in a while. It's funny because this is all I did while I was homeless. Sit at the beach, go to work, repeat. There's definitely luxuries to having nothing. I know that sounds funny, but alright, so today I would like to see an eel and a turtle. My two goals. It looks like it's going to storm, which might be neat. Neat. Oh, the guy was holding a chick. I was like, where's that noise coming from? He had a little baby chick in his hand. That's so cool. Cool, well, this isn't really going anywhere yet, so I'll jump back onto the camera once it does. These trees are pretty awesome. I don't know their names, but their branches will actually drop down and then create new trees. That's all connected, so it's almost like a grandbaby growing into its grandfather. Very beautiful, look. They're all over down by Waikiki Beach. So I'm headed to the south end of Waikiki. Waikiki's nice, but it's so crowded, and if I'm gonna snorkel there, you take a chance of getting hit by like someone's surfboard who doesn't know how to surf, and that can be dangerous. You can die from that. There's lots of people doing tours down here. I think I might have to incorporate that into my photography and videography and underwater stuff, and the underwater weddings, and the female photography is just taking people on tours, learning the history, you know, having done the YouTube, which I think I told you about. I have a YouTube channel. Having done the YouTube for like 2 years now and talking into my camera every day for like 30 minutes a day usually, I've gotten quite comfortable with the sound of my own voice, which is a strength and a weakness both. But basically I can memorize stuff and then I can repeat it back and without stuttering too often. So I think I'm gonna have to incorporate that into my business plan. I hope to create a business that I can hire people for as well. So I could have something where I focus on the main stuff that I like, perhaps the underwater photography aspect, and then, oh well, they're so cute. I know it's just pigeons, but I like how the males go around chasing the females around. She acts like she doesn't like them, and then eventually they do their thing. So this is where I'm gonna go snorkeling. Kaimuna Bay, I think, I don't know. But yeah, it's beautiful. Palm trees. There's Diamond Head right there. It's a crater right in Waikiki Beach. There's some cool waves out there. Wow. Yeah, I'm excited to go snorkeling. Thanks for letting me share a window into my day. Hey Caroline, I'm headed into the lobby now. I'll see you soon. No rush at all. Just letting you know that I'm here. I like to be early. Just because I'm like kind of a hall monitor to my own life lately, which is a nice change of pace. Oh, cool. Did you know that the Japanese kept koi not just for decoration, but that these fish can actually sense a very low frequency electromagnetic pulse from the earth, and that right before an earthquake, the earth releases a low frequency magnetic pulse. So the fish start to thrash, and as they thrash, the Japanese would realize it was the elitist earthquake alarm. They would head for the hills to escape the tsunamis. So these fish are literal earthquake alarms. And I guarantee you that very few people even on this island know that. Little bits of knowledge everywhere. And it seems like the less people know, the more important it is, in my opinion. I mean, everyone knows about the Kardashians, but what the fuck is that going to help you with in life? Hey there. I'm at the beach now. Even though I was at the beach. Oh, I feel old sometimes. I got to stretch. Yeah, so I was with my friend. I was calling her Christine, and I called her Caroline. Her name's Christina. But we had such a good time. It's nice to just have that natural positive energy with someone when you first hang out, and like, man, I really had a great time. So I'm looking forward to hanging out with her again soon. She had some obligations. She's a busy person just like me, but today is a day when I get to put all that busyness aside and just be. So check it out. We got the waves going on. And I'm just chilling, getting ready to probably go home. I mean, I don't know. I should find people to interview, but I want it to be interesting, and it's like, I gotta start talking first. I really need to get up and just start talking to people more often. Kind of just chilling though. Not sure what I'm going to do with my evening. I'm just going to take it easy. But I am hungry. I got to find some food to eat. I just ate some pineapple and that wasn't enough. That's about it for now. See ya. These time lapses are sweet, but yeah, if there's any bit of wind, it's going to knock my camera right over off the backpack like it did right here. I always wondered how Duke got all those. Check it. do it. Oh, dang, yeah.
Hey, there is a way. Oh, thank you.
I've got you,
Here,
yeah.
I'll just step down here.
You got it, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. I always wondered how they got up there.
Now we know.
Now we know.
Aloha.
Duke, he once saved 8 people from drowning on a boat by surfing out and saving them one at a time. He's the man. Hey, have a great night. That was awesome. Bye. She's limber for, you see that? She jumped right up there. That's so cool. I think this is way cooler than the guy with his kids. And I know that's cool he's with his kids, but these kids are just doing it themselves. That's way different to me than like a dad who's like having his kids perform and then taking the money. These kids are making their own money. This is way cool. So cool. I love seeing talent on the street. Again, as long as it's not a parent, I'm sorry to keep saying that, but a parent who's like taking all the money because their kids are doing it. None of that Macaulay Culkin stuff. It's nuts. Look at this. It's just... It's so cool. It's not even electronics. That's just... I need that for the rainbow gathering. Look. Trippy. Which one do you like best? I'm digging that. Wow, I need some of those. I guess you could do it off a battery, yeah. Live music up top, no copyrights. We got this gentleman always killing it with the... It looks pretty awesome. No way, dude, that's so cool.
Sit down, be my next.
Why not? Yeah, let's do it.
I promise you free of tip. And I'm famous. I got 79,000 followers on Twitter.
Dude, you grew 9,000 in the past month.
Sit down, sit down, sit down.
Yeah, you got it.
And this one, don't worry. Yeah, you want it free, it's free. Yeah, you want a tip, it's tip. Yeah, you want to buy 15 or calorie.
Ha. I remember I told you last time, once I was more set up, I would, so I'm a little more set up.
Always a long line.
All right, that was fun. He roasts the shit out of you while you're there. He's got 79,000 followers on Twitter. He's got a bunch on YouTube as well, but it's all in Chinese. And he'll be like, I only draw ugly face. Well, you will be great. And he just roasts you, tells you how ugly you are, how your forehead is so big. I love it. And he did a drawing quick for my sister too, for her birthday. I asked him to, so check it out. It's my sister. See, she kind of looks like me. So that's for her birthday. I'll probably send it to her, but at least I'll send it for now through the internet. It's like 20 bucks, 15 for the color, 20 to put it in a thing. And I love my sister, but I just couldn't afford to drop that. Technically I've got that income. I might work tomorrow. I don't even know yet. But for now, it's time to get a burger at BB's. Oh, they're open. Yes, a burger and a shake. I can't wait. This is my favorite. But yeah, good stuff. See you soon.